I used to be a very decisive child. Somewhere between 10 and 33, I started second guessing myself. When I was younger, I used to know what I liked. And when I could not decide on what I wanted or what I liked, I knew the things I didn't want and the things I did not like. I remember when I was about to turn 10 and it was time to shop for my birthday dress. My mom and I went to Ojauba, that's the King's Market in Akure where I grew up. And I remember walking from like morning to like 3 p.m. to find a birthday dress. Mind you, we found several dresses. I did not like any of them. The one dress I saw and fell in love with was the one dress that was above my mother's budget. I think it was about 3,000 naira at the time. That was, damn, I can't even tell you how long ago that was. So it was a lot of money then. But I did not find anything else I liked and I refused any other dress. My mom eventually had to buy it because that was the only dress I wanted. I was that kind of child. My mom pretty much gave up on buying things for me early on because I would just look at it and I'm like, ew, ew. I was so particular. I did not just like certain things. I have been thinking a lot about that version of myself because I think somewhere along the way, I stopped trusting myself easily. One of the things I've noticed as my self-trust has slowly eroded is the noise. Earlier this year, I left Twitter, also known as the X app. And it was because of several reasons, most especially the noise. It was like a market square, so noisy. I started ingesting opinions and ideas that thinking about it deeply were not really mine. Growing up in the age of the internet, especially for millennials like myself who saw this entire thing explode. If you don't think about it deeply, you never really understand how much our psyche has been affected by hearing so many opinions every single day. I don't think we were built to know so much about a lot of things in the shallow way in which the internet allows us to. And that is one of the many things I've found has affected my self-trust. I had to step away from Twitter. It was too much. I just became this version of myself that I did not recognize. Internally, mind you, I did not really exhibit symptoms in a dramatic manner, but I knew what was going on in my head and I knew that I had to nip it in the bud. I just could not anymore. The noise, the opinions, the saturation of ignorant specialists, ignorant experts. I had to step back, and one of the things I did was, especially for example, let me just use like a base example of watching a movie, or I would see like tweets about a particular movie online, and when I decide to watch that movie, I find myself watching the movie in the lens of the opinions I had ingested. So now, a lot of times when a movie I'm interested in, comes out, I watch it first, form my own opinion about it, really understand what I've watched and what my own thoughts are concerning maybe the certain things in the movie before I see other people's opinion. That has really helped me a lot to just drown the noise and find my own voice in the multitude of voices out there. The way I started creating content was very interesting. I mean, not really, but I had really bad skin and I just wanted to document my journey because I found that documenting my journey helped me with consistency. And in doing so, I created content, shared my skin journey, and discovered a wonderful community in the Nigerian skincare space. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed creating content, and that has that has evolved into what I'm doing right now. And when I started, I loved it. Looking back at my old videos, wow. I mean, it has been a journey and I can see self-improvement, definitely. And now that I have the fancy gadgets, the fancy camera, the good phone with great camera quality, I find myself overthinking everything, comparing my content with other creators, analysis paralysis. Even this my YouTube, I've been wanting to take YouTube seriously for 3 years in a row now. Hopefully it sticks this time. The decision fatigue, the comparison, the second guessing, the opinion that just comes to you, especially if making content and just sharing your life journey is something you're interested in. It's definitely not for everyone because it's one of the most difficult things to actually do. Shout out to OG content creators. Wow, you made it look easy. It's not easy at all. But I've come to realize that I need to get over my head. I need to stop comparing my content to other people's own. I need to stop belittling what I have to say. Because I'm like, at the beginning of this year when I was making plans for my content, and one of the things I started the question that just started coming up in my head was like, okay, there are 1,000,001 content creators. Why do you think I need to add to the noise of the internet? I really struggled with that narrative about myself, and it's something I had to overcome. That hell, my mom would at least watch it and she would enjoy it. If not for anybody, for my mom or my niece, they will watch my video and they will enjoy it, and that's enough. Honestly, it just had to be enough for me that I'm creating this for myself, because best believe I'm my number one fan and also my biggest critic. But I always go back to my videos and watch, because it just tells me, it sort of solidifies or a memory, a phase, and a version of myself. And I always love to look back because I love every single version of myself. After the constant struggle of paralysis analysis, of watching my videos over and over and over and over and over again until it becomes rubbish in my eyes, or taking a photo and zooming in to find the littlest flaw, I had to sit myself down and realize that the only way to build trust is to just act. Just do it. What's the worst that can happen, really? Post that video, post that picture. Just execute. That is the only way to trust yourself. That is the only way to build that trust that I lost somewhere along the way. So self-trust to me does not mean being overconfident. It does not even mean being confident. It does not mean there are no doubts every day about everything, about every single life decision. What it means to me is posting anyway. Oh my god, that video is so cringe. Post it anyway. It also means choosing that outfit. Just wear something. Oh my god, you need to see my wardrobe when we have an event. I'm spiraling. I'm looking everywhere for a new dress, as if the ones I wore for the last event has somehow become rubbish. So it's choosing that outfit once and just keeping it moving. It's me not zooming into flaws. It's me posting that photo that looks ugly to me. Post it. It's not editing and re-editing and it does not have to be perfect, because guess what? Life is not perfect, and every other human being that will come across your content understands that life is not perfect. Just letting something be imperfect. I think one of the damage the internet has done to our psyche is the face tunes, the filters. Oh my god, life is not perfect. Nobody is perfect. We have pores, we have folds, and in fact, I don't even see those things as imperfections. That's just how humans are. Yeah, so that is what self-trust means to me. Doing it anyways. Thinking about it now, I don't think I lost my self-trust, the one I had when I was 10. I think it just got buried over the noise of the current world we live in. And maybe gaining that self-trust back looks like this. Me posting this video. Me just doing it imperfectly. Me failing and failing forward. Yeah, I think that is what self-trust will look like from now. Doing it afraid. If you're like me and you've been doubting yourself, doubting your abilities, doubting your ideas, do it. That's what I'm just going to tell you. Just do it. Whatever it is that has been on your mind, or you've been sitting on, or you've been holding back from us, just do it. What's the worst case scenario? So just do it. Go ahead. You can do it. And you can reinvent yourself. You can execute that idea. You can ask for that raise. You can change that job. You can quit that job. You can literally do whatever it is your gut, your instinct is telling you to do. If you find yourself struggling with trusting yourself with big things, start small. Start small. Just start small. Trust yourself with that little idea. Or if you feel like eating ikokore, eat it, do it. Like, just trust yourself and just start with the little things. Whatever it is you feel like doing and you have the means and the ability to do it, just do it. You don't need permission. You don't need permission from anybody. You don't need permission. The world is not going to give you permission to be who you are. You're just going to have to be. So just do it. Be like me. See, I'm posting this video, so at least I know I will get 2 views. My mom will watch it, and probably one day my niece will watch it, or my nieces. So, and I'm okay. I'm totally fine with it. So whatever it is you're trying to do, trust me, you're going to find your audience. You're going to find your customers if it's a business or whatever. Audacity. Just do it. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Forgive yourself. And start learning to trust yourself again. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, just don't forget to like, and share to other people. And most importantly, leave a comment. I love reading comments and replying comments. Leave a comment. Tell me something you've been second guessing but you're going to execute now that you've seen this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Yes. See you in another video.